Hey guys, anyone watching live, anyone watching the pre-recorded VOD, welcome to the stream. This is going to be a bit of an unconventional stream because I'm not going to do too much of that before the gaming at the start. In fact, I'm in the game now, so we can get started, but here are the memes to start the stream. As per usual, some memes for you there that I find pretty interesting and kind of apply to my sensibilities. That one applies to the Iran situation and the Ukraine situation. It's people who you should side with, not governments, especially in wars. Libertarian memes. Anarchy memes. Follow Anti-State on Instagram for more. WEF says billions who complied with lockdown restrictions will also comply with their social credit scheme. No. This is more of a relationship one, to be fair. You know, dating sites and things. People are always, well, some people are always asking for what they want. Like it's, I don't know, like it's not a CV or something, like it's, I mean it's not a CV, but they're less talking about what they have to offer and their skills and what they bring to the table, and they just more talk about what they want, like me, I need this, this and this, or, and if you don't do this then you can't have this. Not the attitude to take, really. Keep using physical cash, guys. This is quite a general one that can apply to multiple ideologies, I think, but mainly libertarian and cap. Anyway. Oh, I've been kicked for being idle too long. I was in a server, but I hadn't started doing anything yet. So the stream's called Family's End Stream. I hope my microphone is on. Yes, it is. I always have to check that because I keep it muted for the opening. Yeah, family's falling apart right now. If you've been watching my channel, you know that I just got physically assaulted 2 days ago by one of my brothers in plain sight of my mum, who sided with the guy doing the attack, and my other brother, also standing at the top of the staircase, said he'd also engage in physical violence without any initial, not in self-defense or anything, just initiating as an aggressor physical violence. And yeah, I don't think there's any place for this family anymore, so it's kind of split the household in two, like yeah, more than 50% of the household is now pro-violence, and yeah, I can't really live with that. So anyway, it's hard to talk about, but I'll get into some gaming because I need to de-stress. The house is just, as usual, a place of complete stress whenever I'm like trying to do my regular chores and things. So yeah, even got a makeshift body cam to go around the corridors with, because if he assaults me again, I'm filing a police report and seeing if I can press charges or make a police report, and if I have evidence via video or whatever of another attack, I will submit it. But yeah, pressing charges next time it happens, I think, something like. And in the meantime I'm flat hunting and stuff, which is obnoxious to do every time you need to do it. very difficult to jump through hoops and obstacles. I boost the audio on this. I have a feeling I could easily boost the audio. Now I'm on stream. Always forget that. There we go. Put and use my speakers to adjust that. And it's gone silent for some reason. Oh, my mines has come up. I was just watching the Sticks, Hex and Hammer debate stream with the TYT host, the Young Turks host, who I didn't realise, but it seems, well, maybe I should have realised they're a crazy leftist, but it seemed like they're a socialist. And they were arguing over unions and the need for unions, or rather stopping coercion and force to make people join unions, like trade unions and things. I think Sticks wiped the floor with her, to be honest. I do miss debate streams. I loved that period where, like, all the anti-SJWs were engaging in debate streams and stuff. It's actually quite a fun time, despite what other people may think of debates. I think people stop doing them quite a lot because it's just very high tension. It's very intense and stressing to get yourself involved in multiple debates and things all the time. For the people involved, I mean. For the audience, it's great. And it's always like, if the audience is split in two for the stream, like there's half on one side of the debate, half on the other, then whoever's favourite person in the debate, they both say won the debate. So it's not, yeah, well, it's not like you can win the debate or anything. But I don't think people should look at arguing on the internet and stuff like that in terms of winning and losing anyway. Fuck's sake, this is how many people in this server? Oh, it's like a packed server on Conquest. Alright, we might not get... Oh, I might be able to get a tank here. Am I getting a tank? I get a tank, right, I'm gonna go to a different spot with this tank. So I can get some range on everyone. Because it seems like it's a bit of a clusterfuck server. Switch to my number 2 weapon, which is quite an accurate machine gun thing. Is it a machine gun? I don't know what kind of gun this is. It's like a high rate fire shotgun type thing. But it's very accurate, so I don't know if it is a shotgun. It looks like it's got bullet spread, but actually it's kind of like a sniper rifle or something. It doesn't have any recoil, but it has a cooldown. Who's this? Enemy shock trooper. That's interesting. I think he's lying under the train. Is he? Where did he go to? He's not lying under the train. Was that him? Yes, he's dead. You can't gas me, I'm a tank. What? Unless I get out. Oh, hello. Interesting. But that's not enough to stop me. Someone sneaking up on me. Yeah, I think it was a good move trying to... Oh no! He's in the field gun. Right. Got him off there. Ah, where did that come from? Oh, it's an AT rocket gun. Yeah, should have known. Should have known it'd be one of those that would get me. Yeah, it's a bit of a fucking clusterfuck server, I think. I was on a couple before. One was Brusilov Keep, and that was quite fun. So I've been gaming for a little while. I just thought, might as well stream some of this. Got a couple of more vids I haven't put together, just haven't been in the mood. I mean, it does kind of feel like my family's ending now. Like, what can you do when suddenly you find out, like, people think like that? What can you do? Oh my god, that's a terrible, like, win ratio. I think the other side is like, they got 1,000 and our side got 200. It's like a really unfair skill imbalance, whatever. I'll see, I'll maybe play for one more game on this server just because I'm not sure. I think the skill imbalance is a bit crazy. Unless the server will swap people. I don't really like that when the server forces people to swap teams and shit though. But it might do that. I think I was saying on like Twitter or something, it'd be cool if someone could adopt me or something, but I think I'm a bit late for that. And want to adopt a 37-year-old child, yeah, I don't think that's going to work. So I am flat hunting still. It's such a pain in the ass though. The hoops they make you go through. I have a feeling it got way more difficult. So last time I rented a flat was 2014. And I have a feeling between then and now so much has happened. Like the culture war with the SJWs, the lockdowns. I think the procedures have probably altered slightly and they're like probably more controlling and less likely to let you get in to the property you need to get into. And credit scores were always shitty. In fact, I think Harmful Opinions agrees with me on the whole credit score thing. He's got a couple of rants to do with that. What's this? There's a tank up. I'm not. Okay, there's a friggin' Mark IV British up the hill there. I'm not going to attack head on. I might grab this though. Can I reach him from here? Oh, the trees in the way. Who's this? Someone on our server has a mic, but they're foreign, I think. Marcus Hole is trying to say words, but I don't know what they are.
We have taken objective Duff.
And the world, you know, got all this shit happening in my family life and stuff that I don't want to have to fucking deal with because there's so much bad shit happening out in the world, you know. This fucking, I keep thinking this war thing in Ukraine is going to get more serious and spread into Europe. And I kind of, I don't know. It's just dumb that it's happening. At all. And there's no particular side I want to be on other than like the public who hate their government. That's the only side I want to be with. You know, Ukrainian government who hate their... Sorry, say that again. Ukrainian public who are anti-statist and hate their government and don't want to go into the war. other than at the government, I'm fine with them, and the same with the Russian public, who are anti-war and anti their government. I'd side with them. So it's like the way the news talks about countries and stuff. So I'm going to mute this guy because he's actually annoying. I can't actually hear what language he's speaking in, so I don't know what he's saying. How'd you do this?
We have lost objective Charlie.
There we go. Is that mute mic? Sorry, mate. I have to mute you. What was I saying? Yeah, the way the news, not that I watch TV news, but I know how they used to talk and still do. Every time they say a country, they like collectivize an entire country around that country's government. So they said Britain did this, Russia is thinking of doing this, but Pakistan wants this, and Israel was going to do this the other day. That just means the government of that country. It hasn't nothing to do with the actual people who live in the country. Ooh, nice hit on that plane. Doesn't bring it down though. Just knocks some health off. That's a bit too far away. Hello, is this a free horse? I'm taking this horse. I'm taking this couch. I'm rewatching Family Guy slowly, and it's weird how many little old leftist jokes there are in Family Guy. At the start, you never notice until you watch it with fresh eyes like this. Never noticed them when I first watched them. Hello? Can I walk on him? Yes! I just went around the back of their flank and bombed a tank and killed a guy. That was so casual. They didn't even know I was there. That's so weird. Mate, come here. I'm on my grenades. This is never good. Right, going downhill. Drop some health. Drop some health. And I don't know. I don't think I'll be able to remember what I was talking about now. Apart from the countries our governments think. Fuck. Ah! I hate combat zones. Fuck you! Oh, I missed him. Ah, he got me. He got me. No, someone else got me. There's a lot of people on that C flag. Yeah, what was I talking about just before that? I don't know. Something political. Unfortunately. Yeah, there's just a lot of bad shit going on. You see that Nord Stream pipeline thing? It's the Nord Stream 1, not the Nord Stream 2 that everyone's been going on about for ages. Fuck, what? Who's bayonet charging me? There's no one here. I don't understand that. Fuck. Scheisse. There's a tank here, there's everything here.
We have lost objective Duff.
It's so hard to get support structures in this life that kind of that stay. Yeah, I've had people before, people who helped me live my life, and they've just kind of gone when I've needed them. And if I had them here now, I probably wouldn't be suffering in the way I am. And I have to find a way to, I suppose I'm a bit pickier now, but I have to find a way to expand my like friend groups and things. They say you can't afford to be picky, but these days, you know, you don't want to be. If you're someone like me, you don't want to be. You obviously don't want to be making buddies with leftists. You can talk to them civilly if you can keep them at arm's length, and yeah, put on the kind of cold front, polite face thing, and talk to them up to the point where their shit shines through. But I used to be a lot more friendly with conservatives and things, and I'm finding now that not really able to do that so much. Unless there's like a really non-pushy one. Because they're turning into monarchists left, right and centre, and they're statists, and it's just... like, dudes. You are... you're asking for things that the far left are asking for, and some of you don't even know it. Oh, sorry, horse. I had to shoot a horse.
We've taken objective butter.
That is war, I guess. Oh my god, what the fuck did I... what? I think I just sniped a tripwire HE bomb from a faraway hill, like, miles away. Never done that before. What the fuck? How did I do that? Oh, that looked like it was a headshot, but... shit. He was poking his head out rather nicely there, but... oh, I got hit. To reload. I think this is the Carcano. Shit, okay, I see what he's doing. Let's put some traps down. That health I took off him. He's had time to regenerate it now.
We have taken
Haven't been able to
objective
find him. There's someone else. It's someone else who's sniping me. Actually, it's someone completely different up on the hillside. So if I just stay here, he's seeing the glint from my sniper rifle, fucking glowing like the sun. Hi, what? Excuse me? I got him at last! Yes! And his buddy who was helping him on the hill didn't get me. See where that guy is? Is he on the mounted gun maybe? Dudes. Oops, I didn't mean request order, I meant request backup.
We have lost objective butter.
Can I hide somewhere? Where can I hide? Can I hide up here? Will they see me?
We have a behemoth en route.
Scary sound. Being bombed. The house is being bombed. They're gonna come from the inside when they come. There's none in the vicinity because that's a spotting flare. Not detecting any enemies yet. But that might be one. Shit, I could have closed the distance there. I'm now squad leader. Oh, that's because no one responded about orders. That one. Oh, we're taking it back, so there's not going to be that many of the enemy up there. What is that gun that's firing? I haven't heard that much before. Is that one of the sounds the behemoth makes? Ah, I got a hit. 7 damage, yikes. I'm not going near that. Don't have any explosives for that. Maybe I'll go and take C. Help take C. I've got this concept thing in mind. I've been doing some art for a concept for like a prospective podcast type thing, but I think I'm not sure how I'd use it. The concept is called hot shells, and for a start I just think that that's a really good name for a podcast, and the kind of art that show up behind the logo. I'll show you a bit of the logo if I can open my DA. I have to be careful because there are some naughty things on DA. This is not so naughty, but it's got a bikini woman on it. See, that's one of the logos. The other logo I've got, I don't know if I can show you because it's in my... No, I'd have to open PaintShop Pro, and I think that'd fuck with the gameplay on BF1 a little bit. But that other logo is same logo, but it's coloured differently, and it's got a World War I tank, kind of like on BF1 that I'm playing now. Oops. Put that in front there. So I think it's the sort of thing where it would be the sort of podcast I'd want to do with someone, I think. It might focus a bit on kind of elevatism and a bit on kind of love advocacy type stuff. 20th century nostalgia sort of things, that sort of stuff. And yeah, I feel like I'd need the right kind of co-host. And it'd probably have some format and structure to it. Yeah, like an ANCAP guy or girl who knows about kind of dating struggles and knows about 90s culture and shit. And so the name Hot Shells is good for a few reasons. Artistically it's good because it can mean many things. So there's like attractive people who are a bit brainless sort of thing. That's a hot shell. Then you fire a artillery shell or a shell from a tank, that's a hot shell. And then there's seashells, or there's like the home of a hermit crab is a hot shell. Like kind of a sports car or something, there's like vehicles that have protective shells, so you can do a lot with it. I kind of like that. The core concept of it, I think, to begin with, is that you have a shell as a human, and it's your looks and your body, and that doesn't represent your personality or your political views or your religious beliefs or anything like that. So there's this divorce between... Not divorce, how do you say it? Well, there's a separation or a distinction between your physical self and how you look, which you can't do much about. I always say like you're born to look like something, but it's kind of more like you're born and your body will always grow into that look that you end up with as an adult. So it's like an immutable characteristic, you can't do anything about it. But that's always in stark contrast to the things you think about. So it's like when you're dating, like there's always like hot girls on there, there are attractive girls, or if you're a girl and you go after guys, there are attractive guys around, but looking good doesn't necessarily mean that you think good, you know, that you have attractive views or a good mindset going on. Look at this guy. Is that a trench raider over there? either side of me. This is not good. I feel a bit fucking surrounded right now, to be fair. Footsteps everywhere. Yeah, so that's what the hot shells idea is. Yeah, I think I mentioned the kind of issues we'd be talking about. It's like dating, 20th century love, advocacy. Fuck, die. Shit. Nostalgia, like 20th century, like classic cinema. Things in that nature, I guess. Kind of goes under the category of love elevatism, which is like the more ideas-based half of elevatism, which is my weird kind of variation that I've talked about on the streams before of ANCAP plus libertarian kind of coexisting symbiotically. Get out! Step on my bomb. Please step on my bomb. Damn it! I think they're smarter than your usual grunts. These ones, I think they're shooting the bottle bombs. Let's swap this out for an incendiary bottle bomb. Incendiary! Yeah. Check out my... Oh! Fuck. Not having much luck today. Check out my YouTube channel for a little clip from Dread. It's a great movie if you haven't seen Dread. And I've been watching Coupling, I don't know if I mentioned that. I might have some compilation clips from Coupling.
We have lost objective apples.
Damn you! He's seen it. He's seen it. If there are tight corridors and shit, I can put down a gas ball bomb, which are like the... Is it a gas? Yeah, there's a gas one. And they run into that. What's happening? What's going on? Ooh!
We have taken objective apples.
I hope this works and I don't drive into a frigging tree. I'm trying to get up that hill, is where I'm going. Did the guy get out? I think the guy... Oh, he's still here. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, what a roadkill. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. That's a interesting thing there. Shit. Oh. I damaged the artillery truck. I think that's with my... I did chuck an incendiary grenade up there. I'm wondering if it actually reached it or not. Oh my god, we're losing... Yeah, the skill disparity on this game is... like, we've got too many... Do we have... Can you see the rank? Where's the rank shown? Fuck. Get off me. Oh my god. Does it show rank on this? Class. Oh, ranks are on the very... Ranks are in a little square, aren't they? Because you can't necessarily tell, because some people reboot their Battlefield 1 after they've reached a rank 150. It looks like a fair few low numbers. Yeah, it definitely looks like there's a lot more higher numbers on the right. On the other team. What are you doing, mate? Shit, where all these people come from? Yeah, it's crazy. Oh, they got two tanks just sat beside each other gunning people down. Alright, cool. That server's not that good. I want one that gives me a little more room and a bit more skill balance on either side. I just watched this video by Tick History. There's apparently a different Great Depression that's placed in a different place from the one that people normally talk about, and I think he was drawing from the author Rothbard. He might not just be an author, I'm not sure his entire background, but I believe he features quite a lot in libertarian thought. And there was some interesting talk there about how I mean, it should be something obvious. It should be a conclusion I'd draw just if I thought about it enough, that soldiers don't really contribute economically. So they are like the unemployed, so people without jobs aren't contributing to trade, because they're obviously over there doing their war thing. They're not actually like making money selling things, or even buying things that much. So they're given stuff by their officers, or they're told to live off the land and take stuff from the area they're occupying. So they're not buying anything, and then they're not selling anything. They're not opening a business, and they're not working as real employees whose job is to sell anything. So they're not participating in the economy. That always, for some reason, it's one of those things where you watch it and you go, oh, yeah, why haven't I thought of that before? That seems really obvious. Doi. There's a lot of things like that that make you prick up your ears and pay attention. Okay, what things are open here? What maps are here? I hate these maps of rules like, oh, we're gonna kick you if you use a mortar. What are you talking about, dude? A mortar is a function of this game. It's an item that you can use in this game, programmed into it for use. You're kicking someone for using a part of BF1 when you're in BF1? No. And then there's just some servers that are like, no rules, which are fantastic. They either don't say a rule on there, or on the rare occasion they say, we will never put any rules. And those people are awesome, actually. We vow never to put any rules on our server. Best. See, not going to that, not going to that, not going to that. Let's have a look down here. I was already playing Soissons, so I want to play something different. Rupture Conquest, maybe? Let's go in there. I'm always playing BF1, of course. Yeah, it's just my go-to. You know, used to try out games and play out a lot more, but yeah, it's just so easy to jump into BF1, and I enjoy it. And there's not many World War I games around. I looked at Razorfist playing that Isonzo. I think he was losing patience with it. It didn't look as fluid as this. I mean, they've put a lot of work in there, and they're obviously not a huge kind of corporation-style game team like DICE here is that made this. So they've done a lot. But I don't know if it's as fluid as this. And I'd like to see more World War I games, basically, because you could do a World War I game that like properly gets into what trench warfare is like, or the slowness, like the receiving commands from far away from commanders as you wait for a charge or something, or like actual mountain warfare in the Alps, like vertical fighting and stuff, or like a more slow-paced tank command game with like a Mark IV British tank. Things like that. Be amazing. And the atmosphere is... there's still more to capture. I prefer like heading more to black and white, like more muted colours. I mean, this is a little bit too colourful for World War One, I'd say, because you are mostly seeing World War One photos that are desaturated and near to black and white, or they are black and white, high contrast. It's like when you watch Band of Brothers. I think that TV show was excellent, partly because of the colour and the cameras that they use. It's really desaturated and gritty, like it's not colourful on purpose, but it works really well because of that. And I like it when Razorfist plays LA Noire and he plays it in black and white mode. It's like you play a computer game as if it's a black and white film noir. It's kind of cool. Gonna get out, yeah, pretty quick. Small clouds that grow in the sky. Anyone like Manic Street Preachers?
We have taken objective Charlie.
He's still up there, that guy. How about this? Oh, there's gas. I can't charge into... I saw smoke and I didn't know there was gas mixed in with the smoke. I still wish they worked on this game for longer. Added more maps and more vehicles. Could have had like a whippet tank, or you could have had like the 3 kinds of gas. Done all sorts of things. There's so many things you could have done. Like World War One, the setting. I think that's a blue plane actually. Fuck, it's gunning down my own plane. Not that there's any friendly fire in this. The setting of World War One. There's just so much you can play with that's unexploited. Fuck. Did he get gassed? He's got hit by my gas. Awesome. Will anyone die from it? Not yet. Oh wait, there's a medic zooming around. Avsalon? Medic! He's ignoring me. Wait, 10, 9, 8, 7... These medics are fucking ignoring me. Never mind.
We have lost objective Duff.
Hello. That looked enemy. Yes. Oh my god, it's on a dead straight course for me. It's gonna bomb me if I don't move. Where's it gone now? Did it get blown out of the sky? That's cool. Okay, what we got here? It did get blown out of the sky, and in fact, it's right here. Actually, I've got this. Shit! Damn. It's doing a little bit better though. Oh, not up to scratch at the moment. Just kind of milling around the war zone. Looking for chances. Is there a bad guy there? Let's go and see. I thought there was, but... There's a motorcycle over there. Oh, it's out of a combat area. God damn it. Fucking combat areas and map boundaries. Hate it. Okay, I can't snipe with this crap. This is not a long range gun. I'm just trying to snipe with it. Is this slightly more long range? No, I don't need long range. Fuck! He clicked his dynamite button just as he died. Should I try to switch to something more long range? Patrol, M1917. Oh, I've got this. Oh, fuck you.
Halfway there, we have the upper hand.
Shit. Poked his head out, little cartoon character there. Right. Fuck you all. Bit of creeping barrage. Do we go up here? We have one of our guys up there, that's fine. That's secure. One of our guys. They got another one of these. Wait. Oh. Okay, I don't think that's coming our way, which is good. That's friendlies. Shit, that's blocked off by combat area. Shit. Guy just ragdolled as he was parachuting. His parachute just stopped existing and he fell. What? That's not physics! Oh, I thought it was a friendly. Fuck.
We are losing objective apples.
I'd like a faster firing, accurate... No, I keep getting into close quarter stuff all of a sudden. Let's go Hell Regal. Hello? God damn it, they have a fucking behemoth right there. Is it going back and forth? Shit. Maybe I should play some UT or something. Oh god. Hold on a sec. I'm just looking at my desktop icons and getting distracted basically, because I'm aware, maybe I'm too aware, that I play BF1 as my go-to game quite a lot on the streams. It's like, I don't know, it's fun to play the game and it's a good game, and the streams aren't really about the game necessarily, they're just kind of, I guess, partially about playing the game. And partially about, you know, rants that may or may not happen. rich at the moment aren't coming. It's so hard to laugh in this situation, I tell you. So it's very hard to smile and it's very hard to laugh when your life is like this. So it's mostly I'm just like, I don't know, cringing or sighing or just like, where is my life going right now? Like half my oh my god, I can't even talk about it. It's just it's so overwhelming at this stage. And it was overwhelming before with all the coronavirus shit. I won't say coronavirus shit, I'll say lockdown shit. And all the leftist culture war shit. Just like, how many? Is life just like a bottomless pit? Is there always lower that you can go from where you are? I bet loads of people feel like this, but all in different ways, depending on their context of their life sitch. Oh, we won. Someone in the comments, you camping ass cunt. I like it. That sounds like, what does that sound like? Return of the Jedi when the guy goes, you rebel scum. And then Han just, what does he do? He like chucks a laptop or something. He chucks a computer at him and he falls off like a ravine. That's such a comedic death. I can't believe all these, like, I watched like the Critical Drinker and stuff. I can't believe they're all just like putting themselves through watching or reviewing all these bad shows. Well, apparently the Game of Thrones one is okay, but just like She-Hulk and Rings of Power and all that, they're just like choosing to continually do very long streams about their opinions on really bad, politically bad and badly written TV shows, like modern shit. And then loads of people in chat are like, Drinker, are you gonna watch like Dirty Harry movies? And he's like, yeah, I was thinking about it, they're all good, aren't they? It's like, Drinker, why wouldn't you do a review of Heat? Oh yeah, it's a really good film. I was thinking of doing a review. Drinker. It's like, maybe you should listen to your chat and, I don't know. Just show people how good all the old stuff was, rather than just showing them what we already know about how bad the new stuff is. What? Someone in the freak. I don't get it. Someone in the chat is you could at least spell it right. If you're gonna try and exercise your free speech. I'm sure he wasn't being racist. I'm sure he's just like saying it. I mean, what would the context be for it to be racist? Exactly. I'm just annoyed at it because I was typing lol at something that happened and then there's that in the chat right above my message. It's like, no, I'm not saying lol at that. What the f... Right. Creeping barrage! Fuck you! Oh, that was a lucky fucking revolver hit. Oh, he's doing the same as me, but from a position of power. Was it, I have the high ground, Anakin. fucking prequel memes. But I don't generally like the Star Wars prequels, but they are funny. There are some funny things in them. There are some good things here and there peppered through them. But generally, they shouldn't exist. And then all the newer Star Wars than that is just trash, pretty much. What? Okay, I really want to change my weapon now. This is just... Oh shit, sorry mate. So I want to change my weapon, and I'm like getting a few decent hits with it now. All of a sudden. I'm going to stick with it a little bit more then. I don't know, should I? I'm always like on the quest for a nicer feeling weapon. Other than my go-tos, like... I mean, I could play with machine and pistola. But I do a lot of the time. Let's try the Tommy gun. One of the two Tommy guns. I'm not sure how much differences there are between the two of them. They're short clips, fast firing, high recoil, I think. So you have to pull down on it as you fire. Quite a lot. Let's go over here. Back up. Am I in a squad? Yeah. It's going to be sad when I have to... If I do find a flat, I have to leave our family house here and have to leave our new kittens we've got.
We have taken objective Edward.
Misha's the smaller kitten, the little grey one. So friendly recently. She's just like coming up to my room in the morning. I'm like half asleep, hearing a meow at my door, so I go over to the door and open it, and then go back to bed. Like she's crawling on my face and stuff, rubbing on my face. And so sweet. Gonna be sad to leave him, but yeah. My cat was always Remy, who died. Fuck. Oh, I'm on fire. Sit down, you're on fire. Don't stand up. I think lying down helps when you're on fire. I mean, just generally, but also in this game. It should be stop, drop and roll in BF1. Why didn't they add that dynamic? You gotta roll. This fucking flare here is not nice. There we go.
We are losing objective Edward.
Oh, that was so lucky. I lived. I lived. Let's get a health pack. Oh, there's a health crate here. I'll sit by that. Fuck! They're bombarding this door here. Shit. Thank you for the bayoneting. Let's try to take A now. Oh, we've got everything except A. Let's go back to A. Actually, it's weird because the Star Wars that I think is the Star Wars I enjoy, there have been so many variations of Star Wars. It's like Blade Runner. Like, there's so many edits of Blade Runner, and there's so many variations of the original Star Wars films. And the one I grew up with,
Halfway there, we have the
like, there was versions before that even, where they had like a song called like Yub Nub and stuff, where I've never gotten used to that song. I've always had like more the like I've watched the original Empire Strikes Back, but the other, all of them together, I've mainly watched the 1997 editions. So they got these musical numbers that older hardcore fans are like, no, this is wrong. And I'm like, oh, okay, apparently that's wrong, but I'm used to that. Like every person who says they're a Star Wars fan from slightly different eras has a different view of what those original films even were, when they're just meant to be 3 static films, you know. Talking about like A New Hope, which used to be called Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi. It's like, how could, like, so many people think they've seen those films, but they've seen a different thing to other people when they should have, when it's essentially meant to be the same films. There aren't that many films that are like that. Like, could you say that about, I don't know, Basic Instinct or Speed 1, or like, are there like more than one version of those films that people can, you know, disagree over what they've seen when it's meant to be the same film? Am I being clear? Am I saying this? Am I explaining this right? In a way that can be understood? Oh, that was a nice little barrage of bullets. Shit, that was not cool. He's standing on a rock, the fucker. I haven't got on to watching Harry Potter? What the fuck? Dirty Harry 3 now. Yet. Did I say now? I meant yet. I haven't yet got to watching that film. I'm trying to make my way through. So I got old films. I got just a folder full of old films, like, that I want to watch. And I've watched a bunch. That's what I've watched. And I occasionally make little clip videos of what I've watched to make a mini trailers vid, if it was good enough. Yeah. There were some fun ones, there were some dead boring ones. I watched a one that was meant to be set in like communist Croatia or something, but like it's a romance movie, and it was so boring. What's The Unbearable Lightness of Being? Prague Spring History Love Film. Bad is the note I've added on the end of it. There's like lots of old films I want to watch. Barbarella, that's a sexy one. There's a few films with Jenny Agutter in. I watched, was it American Werewolf in London? This kind of ties into Coupling TV series if you've seen it. But
We are losing objective Charlie.
shit. I saw that. There's a guy on the bridge there. He's lower down than that. Yeah, Jenny Agutter's hot. I want to watch a couple more films with her, and I think she's in Logan's Run, but that film does look like it might be long and boring from what I can tell. So I don't think I'm going to watch that. Yeah. Sometimes you just get a thing for a certain actor or actress, and you're like, I need to watch more with that person. Like, I need to watch more. Who was in Lethal Weapon? Mel Gibson and Danny Glover. I need to watch more films with them in. I think one of the Saw movies is meant to have Danny Glover in it. And yeah, I want to watch some old Mel Gibson movies as well. Now I've seen all the Lethal Weapons, which were pretty good, to be fair. I enjoyed them. The fourth one is the best, which I didn't expect. I'm here again. I'm here again. They haven't blasted this down yet. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Fuck you. Someone died from a gas grenade. Someone is currently breathing in my gas still. What's going on here?
Oh yeah, that's an enemy scout. Grenade out, watch it. Throw a grenade. Throw a grenade.
Trying a bit of creeping barrage. Trying to spot as many people as I could after that initial run, so that my team could at least get them. I knew I was close to dying. Can you imagine the meat grinder of a war like this in real life? Like, just like one person, one respawn's worth of human being. I mean, it's not exactly like this. Let's get that straight. But like going over the trench, the nearest thing to this level of chaos would be like an actual raid into a German trench when the time is right, and the trench has got loads of traps and people still lurking inside who aren't fully expecting your attack, and it's just, you get in there and it's just chaos. That would be the nearest thing to a BF1 game in the real life scenario. Doesn't take into account all the hours of waiting that came before that, and all the arguments with senior officers and other troops, and all the disease, and all the like mud and sleeping in a trench, like camping with the worst bedding imaginable and shit. Like sleeping rough like a homeless person, but for what seems like forever. But yeah, and to think that that kind of meat grinder is possibly going on, it's hard to tell to what extent it's going on in Ukraine with the Russians and the Ukrainians, who have either decided or been forced. They're forcing. Let's get more serious with Russia. You watch Romanian TV on YouTube. Occasionally he misses, but he mostly hits. It's mostly good takes, good anti-communist takes. I don't think he really knows what anarchism is properly, like ANCAP, anarchism. He tried to call academic agent an anarchist or an ANCAP once. It's like, what? He didn't have a fucking clue what an ANCAP was. If he was calling AA that. AA is like NRX Tradcom. Monarchist. Here's V's channel, Romanian TV. Check that out. He's got good takes. Anyway, he was talking about find one of the recent. He bombards you with videos. Actually, he's got tons of videos like every day it seems. But he's got quite chill streams to listen to, even though he's got like a high pitched cattish Romanian voice, like. If you can get past that, his comedy-ish voice, he's very intelligent. Yeah, he was saying Russia mobilized, or part mobilized, which part of that was like the draft conscription. So they're like drafting the public, or they're trying to draft the Russian public, like, get in the war, you must be soldiers now. Which would change that war. If that war is in fact going on in the way that we think it's going on, there'd be tons more Russian soldiers in the war, and Chinese vehicles were seen moving into either Russia or Ukraine. I can't remember which one now. So China is starting to pour their soldiers into that war, I think. It's getting bigger. They've had to say, because at first they couldn't call it an official war, Russia. They were calling it like a police action or something dumb like that. But they're allowing a small degree of free speech or debating. I was also watching Freedom Alternative, another good Romanian guy who does English videos. Freedom Alternative on YouTube. Who had some clips. They had a Russian talk show, and there was some free speech going on. They're all like, this war isn't what we think it is, this is getting worse. So they're a little bit panicking over there, and like dissent is going up, and also more dissent is being crushed and stuff like that. And it's like, something tells me it's getting slightly more serious now than whatever it was before now. And people are like breaking their arms and legs to avoid being drafted by the Russian military, making themselves useless so they don't have to be like soldiers. Because I don't know if they're allowing, I don't think they're allowing conscientious objectors, and they might imprison them. Like, I don't want to go to war because I'm against war, sort of thing, so you can't draft me. And then they're like, well, okay, we'll throw you in a jail. Which is horrible, and I disagree with it. Obviously anti-freedom, and obviously the army and the police are state officers, so... yeah. You're not going to war for the people of the nation or anything, you're going to war for the government and their dumb decisions. And we all might be dragged into that. We might be forced to fight people in a war that we basically agree with, and are okay with, and might be buddies with. Which happened a lot in World War One. I'm playing this World War One game here. It happened a lot in World War One. There was like the government were calling it like war fatigue or something, and they were getting pissed off that their soldiers weren't fighting and were more likely to be buddies with the enemy and say friendly things over the trenches or whatever. Do the was it 1919, the Christmas football match thing, the friendly between the Germans and British? Was that the year? It's probably earlier than that, isn't it? The Christmas truce. It's like, you're meant to be fighting each other for us, the government. Like, no. Why? Fucking why? Why any of this? Why are we paying taxes? It's not for services. Government are just pocketing most of the taxes they get from people. They're just like, this is for I'm gonna buy a house with this. We're getting so much money by just milking our populace dry. That's such a grenade hole. Every grenade is going into that hole. We need to be outside of it. I was looking at one flat the other day and it was like 4 stories, or is it 3 stories? It's 4 stories, so there's a 3rd floor and the flat's on the 3rd floor. So 4 up, ground floor 1, 2, 3. Always get that mixed up. Why can't ground floor be floor 1? God damn it. But anyway, it's just like, I like this flat, but I've got big cupboards and a big desk that I'm not sure to what extent I'll be able to break down. And it's like, I don't really fancy lugging all that shit up. However many fucking flights of stairs that was. Up to the flat. Can you go up here? No, there's a... Oh, you can go partially up here. There's a combat zone like... Scheisse.
Halfway there, we have the upper hand.
There are some people pouring out of this area. I think that's a fucking sentry. Dude, I'm out of here. I've only got 4 health anyway. Probably gonna die in 3, 2, 1. Sniped? No, haven't been sniped. Amazing. Shit, there were like 4 of them over there. Annoying when people flake out on you, like there's a guy I was talking to, like a customer in a bit of info, like we've had my family which might be ending, has always had 2 Whole Food shops, and we've just managed to close down one Whole Food shop, the one that I work in, because we need to make ends meet with inflation and all this fuel rise bill stuff for this winter, and the only way to do that was to cut down on overheads, it's like 2 staff members, and close down one of the businesses, and we just done that. And there's one customer I met in there. He's like a chilled farmer, and he was like against the WEF and stuff. And he was like, oh, dude, he had a family and stuff. They weren't in, I don't think they were in with him at the time, but like, hey, I agree with the stuff you're into, and you agree with stuff I believe about this bullshit lockdown crisis. And he came out and said, hey, maybe you and I should go meet down the pub or something. Next time I come here we'll pick a date. And I was like, yeah, that'd be cool, that'd be alright. And then of course, I was not flaking out from a planned visit or something, but he didn't show up again. So he like said he was, you know, made out that like we'd hang out in the pub or whatever and talk about things, but he never showed up again, and now the business is closed, so he's not gonna. And it's just like, I hate those sorts of encounters. I mean, you probably know what I mean, right? We've all probably had loads of things like that happen to us through life, and it's like, that could have been something, and I wish it was. Could have been something. But did it turn into something? No. And maybe he was busy or whatever, but... so many things like that. What'd you say? Many such examples. Yeah. Many such examples. It's really hard as an introvert to get myself like to bring myself out of my shell, out of my hot shell. hot shells. There we are again, another use of shells. And talk like a podcaster, you know, talk like an extrovert, I guess. Do that spontaneous outpouring. Like, I love watching podcasters. I really like Dick Masterson's show, or shows. The Dick Show and his other show, The Biggest Problem in the Universe. I admire how that man can talk and how he can just, like, yell. Like, he begins the Dick Show with a friggin' yell every time. It's part of the opening. And just how he, like, can... I know it's like a radio show style. I know part of it is kind of fake or acted, and I know he's a comedian, so he's kind of got to force, to a certain extent, his exuberance. And yeah, I wish I could do that. Like, I'm quite introverted, and it's very difficult to speak continually in that way that makes people extroverts and very social. Very difficult. And I have a quiet voice, and I trip over my words and do spoonerisms all the time. Like, a spoonerism is when you have two words together and you mix up the first letter on both words. So you can't do it with every word. It's like that bit in the Star Wars prequels with Jar Jar Binks where he goes, "Dello Feligates." You know, when he's meant to be saying fellow delegates. Delegates, is that right? Yeah. And it's like, yeah, you mix up the two first letters basically. I do that a lot. If I try to come out of my shell harder, like if I try to be more brazen and extrovert, I lose the ability to speak correctly. I also I do stupid shit. Like, I accidentally say the opposite of the thing that I want to say. Like, I don't have an example right now, but it's like I try and be loud and confident, and then I try and say something in a discussion or a debate or something like that, and I end up saying the exact opposite thing of what I mean accidentally. That sort of shit happens, and it doesn't happen when I'm like quiet and slow and patient and how I normally am. It happens when I try to be how I'm normally not and try to be more social. Oh look, we got two diamond tanks. Hello, what's that? I saw that. There's a sniper at that window, and he can see me.
See him? Shock trooper!
Let's get closer to get that guy. Oh, there's a lot of stuff going on here.
Taken objective Duff.
Be quite turnip, I killed. Don't know what that means. Was he trying to like be quiet? Like he's trying to calm down a vegetable? But he typoed? Or is he quite a vegetable? There's a freaking old style lamppost on that tank that went past the window. Yeah, captured E.
We have taken
Wait,
objective Edward.
I think there's an enemy with us here though. There's an enemy with us trying to cap it from us. Where's this guy? Dude, there's someone here? I got him though. Die, you fuck off. That seemed like it would hurt more than it did. I mean, it seems like it would
We have
take more
lost
health
objective
off.
Edward.
That's what I'm trying to say. Forward, tanky.
Get that objective!
Now that's better. That's better. Now I can see.
We are losing objective Duff.
Hello. Ah, got you. What is that from? Ah, didn't they just take E from us? Why are we hanging around up here?
We are losing
He's getting gas. E died from the gas, not the gun. Mixture of gas and gun. You could say that the gas was a comorbidity. And the gun bullets were the primary condition, or you could say the other way around. If we're living in 2020. Bye. Let's just go over here. No one expects a Spanish Inquisition. Oh no, it's a horse! I was shooting a horse. Jesus Christ.
lost objective Charlie.
That was harsh. Ah! No, 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 no.
We have lost objective apples.
I knew I had an 80 rocket gun, but I only got one shell out. Are they going back to E now? The tank's actually going back to E. How long have we been on stream? We haven't been up for 2 hours, just one.
We have lost objective.
We've got E? We've got E. Shit! Someone else got me. Oberon's pistol.
We have taken objective Charlie.
Well, I'm more chilled now than when the stream started, let's put it that way. So I might keep the stream up for a little longer. Maybe go for 2 hours. See what happens. Okay, I'm getting used to this gun now. Fuck, who's this? No, it's a fucking artillery shot. Oh! Oh yes. How many people died of that? There was like a full car, whatever it was. I think it was... people were driving in it. And they got rezzed! Ah. Fluke kill there. Fluke kill, but I'm proud of it. Ah.
A sentry kit is available.
That is a sentry kit indeed. Someone grab that? No? Someone grabbed it, I think. He grabbed it. Get out the fucking way, dude. You do know the enemy are coming, don't you? You want any health here? Let's get a medic down here.
I need treatment! Find the hole, fellas!
Shit.
Whoa,
No. We've got all these concealed rescue inconspicuous reciprocity. Do these things do anything? I've never experimented with them because I always thought they were like something naff. Like hardly anyone uses them, I think. Oh, we've got almost everything. We're actually on a winning team here. What's going on? Is there a tank just here? I think there's that tank that I saw earlier is still here. Maybe. Shit! Oh no. Just lost my grenades. Am I squad leader? Oh yeah, I'm a squad leader. Okay, attack that. Or defend that, whatever. Dude, is that gas close to me? Shit. Loads of things just zoom in by me. Yes, killed one. Sigilski. Someone's coming up the stairs, I think. He fell through the floor. What a dunce. He's gonna do it again. He's gonna try it again. No, he's not. He's not gonna try it again. He is gonna try again. Oh, he's got a buddy. Shit, he got me before I ducked. Do I have Quake 3 Arena? I have to check my... It's been ages since I've been on Steam. I wonder if I have to... like, get my passwords out in order to get into Steam. Probably. Oops. Shit. Failed breach. Ooh. Dude, going to the bathroom in this house is now like I don't know, partially like packing to go to Bristol or something. Cause he just like my brother just violates property at random now and could just assault me at any moment. So I have to like take my property with me through the corridors in a big bag. It's a nightmare way of living. Definitely got to get out of this fucking place. Like he's, well, all three of them now have like simultaneously said they're pro-violence. So I would have said that he would be the only problem with living in this house, but it's not true anymore because they've all like said, oh, we agree that punching people or initiating violence against speech or just for mild disagreements is absolutely good and dandy and fine and okay now in the house. And I'm not cool with that. I don't think my dad's cool with that. No, I'm pretty sure my dad is not cool with that at all. So apart from that, I mean, I never thought my mum would react how my mum reacted
Objective Edward.
to seeing someone assaulted in front of her. And what's your normal reaction to seeing someone violently assaulted in front of you? No provocation, no physical, like, thing to set it off. You know, they're not defending themselves from physical violence, they are initiating the violence. You see that between two people in front of you. Like, one person attacks another, the other does not do anything because they're in shock, basically, that it happened. Your reaction, would it be to side with the person who did the attack? He's not doing it for any reason. As far as I can see, he did it to me because I dried my hands on a tea towel that didn't belong with him. That's how fucking insane this is. Yeah, so these are the kinds of people you're dealing with. That you're... Imagine living with that. And they can just walk into your room and just, like, take any item and claim that it belongs to them at any time they want. Imagine living in that scenario. And you get partway to what I'm living with in this house. I feel like it'd be better if I was living in America because of the guns thing, and they have more value on, if you pick the right state, that is. Like self-defense and using deterrents and things. Respect of boundaries, as long as you're not a leftist, and as long as you're not in a blue state. But of course I can't travel to America, I can't go over there and become an American citizen, can I? Because I'm unvaccinated. So apparently Biden says no UK person who is sane and healthy is allowed to travel to America on a plane. Cool. Fuck you, Biden. Let's go, Brandon. Fuck Joe Biden. Soissons, we played Soissons. Let's dive out of this. So I played a different game. I'm wondering about the Steam thing. God. You know when you got a fucking mark. I got a mark on my head, and you know when you feel the. I know it's gross, isn't it? When you feel the slight scab, you got to scratch a scab or scratch a mark on your head, and it just makes it worse because you feel it there and you know it's there. I try not to do that, but sometimes it's unavoidable. Like one just starts from like, I don't know, brushing your head under a tree in the garden, and then because you've got that there and it heals up, you go for it. You can't keep your hands away. It takes discipline. It takes more discipline that I should have to not touch it. Some people could just talk about like gross things or sexual things, or like on Tism they talk about like toilet activities and shitting with just ease, and it's like I'm kind of not one of those people. Like I'd like to be one of those people, but it's another introversion extroversion thing. It's like I find it difficult to jump into not necessarily humility topics like taking a piss out of yourself, but like exposing like gross things you do in a jokey form, because I guess it's because some people take offense at it, and we're so used to we've lived through like the 90s and stuff in this world where people take offense at everything, and it's so hard to train yourself out of that, to unlearn that whole leftist offence means something bullshit that we've been made used to and we should never have got used to. Let me see if I can open Steam and get into Steam. Do I have Steam here? I hate these new Windows 7 menus. Is this Windows 7? No, it's Windows 10. Either way, after Windows XP it all went down the shitter. Steam. I'm guessing there's going to be a login request. I'm also guessing this is where, if I have Quake 3, it'll be hiding. Can we stream Quake 3? We must be able to stream Quake 3, mustn't we? Didn't we do that somehow on previous streams a while back? You must log in. You haven't logged in for fucking ages. Right. What about that? Okay, that's not it. I'm gonna have to glance at my passbook. You wait here.
Where's my damn ice cream?
What the fuck? Dude, Dude, I think... I just put the back in 5 minutes thing and then it played like a Steam notification. And it didn't tell me what it was, but it was like... John Crichton saying, "Where's my damn ice cream?" Normally it does that if it's like a subscription or something. What's this glowing shit at the bottom of my chat thing in Streamlabs OBS? Chat highlight settings? No, I don't know what that is. That can go away. Steam? I don't know my fucking Steam password, so I'm just trying to figure out what it is. Because I'd expect it to fucking sign in by itself. I expect that with so many things. I hate registration, username and password. That's one of the shittiest parts of the internet. Should have never been invented. Usernames and passwords. It's like registering for every single website you go to. And then what's also bad is the workaround for that they release, where you have like a Google Key account or some shit like that, and it logs into everything for you, but it's because the evil corporation is like remembering your details, and they find out other things and they attach it to that, and they find out which sites you go to and what you do there, and they all link it to the kind of Google account bullshit. Don't like it. Don't like any of it. Should just... In the past internet, I remember the fucking 56k modem days, or dial-up as some people say. There were loads of sites you could just go on as guest, or you could just type a name for yourself, type a username for yourself while you were there. Bing, done. No login, no registration, no remember this password, no remember this site, no enter details, no please log in, please register. Just none of that. Found a Steam support password, but that's not Steam itself. I'm not looking for Steam support. I'm just looking to... What's this? Well, this might be it. Let's try that one. Do you like it? It seems to like it. Cool. I might have to go away a bit anyway. Go away for a sec anyway. To go... Danny Smeagolson has added you to your list. That sounds like frigging... Smeagol. That's the Lord of the Rings thing, isn't it? I watched that first I'm not a Lord of the Rings fan, guys. I find it kind of boring. I rewatched that first Fellowship of the oh, hello! Someone in chat. It's a Savage Jack show. My first modem was a 2400 baud. Dial into message boards and go nuts. The free days of the internet. Yeah, exactly, Savage Jack. Thank you. Yeah, Wild West, right? Internet used to be Wild West. The only way to get us out of this dark age we're in is like Wild West 2.0. Yeah, internet was freer. It was slower. You remember when you load a picture and the picture would just scan in, like it would start at the top, like there'd be an empty white frame on your white website, and the picture would go just like slowly load from top to bottom. That was annoying, but now kind of it gives you a warm feeling to think about, I suppose. Okay, so I'm logged into that. What the fuck am I looking for now? Oh yeah, I have to pause for a toilet break. That's the main thing. I don't know why I'm looking in my password book for something else. Right, I will be back. Sorry, I'll probably play something else that isn't BF1 for a bit. Once I'm back. Bing. Game cap mode, desktop cap, surely. Yeah. Yeah, I'm literally, the way I'm moving, I don't have a body cam or something, I've just got a basic cam. The way I'm moving through the corridors of my own house at the moment is literally to hold my camera on my chest and get ready to press record, and the camera's got a little link to my arm there. Just in case I get fucking assaulted again, I want to try and get some evidence of it so I can put it in whatever police report I need to. Like, I don't fucking like dealing with police for obvious reasons if you know me, but like, this is assault. I'm being like physically attacked in my own home, like, and I don't really. I mean, I don't. He wants to like commit violence against a family member. I'm not like that generally. I don't want to commit violence. Commit violence against anyone. You can guess it would be a higher power. You can guess what power that'd be. Stop thinking not libertarian. Start thinking ANCAP. Yeah. You shouldn't be fucking. I mean, I know I'd be defending myself or whatever, but it gets messy and it's like family. Why would you have to commit violence against a family member? Like, I'm not the sort of violent brutalist that it's turned out my brother is. Yeah. I'd like to be able to defend myself against government or people who break and enter, like burglars and things, but, you know, for that to really work, you'd kind of have to live in America and you kind of have to have your own guns and stuff. You can't really. It's not even that kind of culture in England, I think. And especially not in your own fucking house with people who are not meant to be doing this to you anyway. You know, if I, like, defended myself against an initial attack, I mean, my brothers have no, my brother Sam has no fucking concept of what self-defense is, and that you shouldn't be the initiator of violence. He has no concept of money, and he has no concept of that, and no concept of the meaning of property, amongst other things. So it's just, I have no wish to do violence, but, you know, maybe if I start defending myself, they'll take it as if. I mean, they took it as if I'm the bad guy from me not defending myself at all, from an unprovoked violent attack that was based on me drying my hands on a fucking tea towel. How's it gonna look if I defend myself to these crazy people who make up over 50% of the household now, who believe I've done something wrong by being the one who was punched unprovoked? Like, what fucking mess do I live in? I've never touched any of his property. This is about him having, like, messed with my property, and he's making out that stuff that he doesn't own in the house is his property. That's what the whole fucking thing's about. Anyway, I can't stand talking about it, and it is very present. Let's see if I can get. Let's see if there's any Quake 3 in here. Let's see if I have anything, actually. Sherlock Holmes thing. Quake 2 is in here. Steam Cloud out of date. What does that mean? Retry sync. What does that mean? I'm looking for Quake 3 though. There's Quake 3 Arena. It's not installed. But I did have Quake 2 installed, but I was having trouble getting through the single player of that. I might just do a UT, which isn't on Steam. But I know now that I can get to Steam. Can I pin this somehow? I have to go and find the icon to pin it. That's a pain in the ass. Yeah, it's a bit of a pain in the ass. I will try UT. Shit, I have to resize and do stuff. Oh, I'll move that way.
In 2291, in an attempt to control violence among deep space miners, the New Earth
This is what
government
I'm saying.
legalized
It's
no-holds-barred fighting.
It's not meant to be this size.
Leandri Mining Corporation, working with the NEG, established a
I don't know
series
if I
of
can resize
lewds
this.
and bloody public exhibitions. The fight's
click
popularity
maximize.
grew with their brutality.
That is maximum. What are you talking about?
Soon, Leandri discovered that the public matches were their most
I
profitable
don't understand
enterprise.
this.
The Professional League was formed. A cabal of the most violent and skilled warriors in known space,
How about
selected to fight.
that? Well, it fits. Can I just drag that? I literally just dragged that to size it. That might be the best I can do. And drag it down there. What about this edge? That's alright. That's alright, isn't it? It's been a while. I'll do a practice sessions. Zito. Zito's quite a Christmassy map. It's got like snow going on. Should I play it with nothing to start with? Play it with nothing. I think this is set up so it's like the highest resolution you can get nowadays. Map list. Can I just put everything on? No, because I've got so many just maps that I've made and stuff that it wouldn't work. Some of them aren't even bot pathed. Yeah, I used to make UT maps. If you don't know, check my YouTube channel. I've got 2 videos showing you all the different maps I made. But I'm not going to be playing my maps. Auto change levels? Yeah. Oh, here we go. Number of bots 5. That means there's 6 people in total. Skilled? No, let's start. Where should we go? We'll go experienced. I don't know what skill they're going to be like. Maybe I do want skilled. Frag limit 20, time limit 20. That is a standard thing that we used to play. Let's see what this is like. It's all weapons. He's got a flat cannon. I need to leave. Oh, what are the controls? Oh. Oh, the sensitivity's a bit high. Can I have your flag? Yes. Nice. Fuck, where am I? God, what's the lift doing? Oh my god, the sensitivity. Compared to what I was just playing. Compared to what I was just playing, the sensitivity is insane. GUI mouse speed. No, I want sensitivity like. It says 1.70. What about 1.0? What's 1.0 like? That's a bit better. It's still bouncing all over the place. It's like slippery, it's like a bar of soap. Yeah. Do I look out the window? Look out the window. I bet it's got a graphical error. You can't see the snow, it's maybe snowing, yeah. Fuck. It's got graphical errors. Doesn't look like it originally did. Probably looks better in some ways on a modern machine. I'm not using like a Voodoo 2 graphics card or anything like I was back then. It's got a little bit of frosting on it, but got rocket launcher if I need it. And a pulse gun. Ah! Now I don't have any of those things. I'm constantly grabbing them, I guess. Nice. So one of the taskbar shows up. Come on. It's like starting the game jumping. Oh, I gotta leave. She's got all the weapons I've got. Just the crappy stuff. Here we go. Better arms now. Better. Kinda wanna watch Farscape after I heard that notification. Subscribed on Twitch and YouTube, stay strong, keep standing up for yourself, keep up the good work, also fuck Joe Biden. Cheers, Savage Jack Show, thanks a lot. YouTube, huh? Okay, cool. Play any of this stuff, Savage Jack? It's so slippery. Whoa! Come on, have a flat cannon. Is that rocket ammo? No, it's not. Oh, that would have been perfect for flank. Got it. Oh, I didn't change the game info when I started playing this. Maybe I should do that. What do I fucking... Okay, so it's a stream that... No, it's not a stream badge thing at all, is it? It's a Twitch thing. You do... change game info? No, edit stream info, that's the fucking badger. Then you go Unreal... Tournament. Will it know what I mean when I do Unreal Tournament? Because it might think I mean the newer UT... There's lots of other stuff in edit stream info. I think I've done it. Sorry about that. Just I guess it puts the stream into a game category, I guess, so people who like UT might find it. I guess that's what it's for. Should set all my streams to just chatting, because that was the main thing that they're about. When I come out of my fucking shell. You suck. I'm not a very big alcohol drinker, so I think that probably helps other people as well. That makes you fake exuberant. But it changes your personality a bit, I think.
Anyone else want some?
Ah, yeah. Damn it. spawned. I know he's a bot, but I shouldn't spawn camp, should I? Give him a chance to pick up some guns. Gotta retreat. Oh, there's a flak down there. I could get some ammo. I love the soundtrack still. Beautiful. Mech 8, I think this track is called. You know, what was it, Quake 2? In Quake 2 they take away the music if you get the Steam version. Half the opinions is saying this. That's sad, isn't it? There's games where the music is just part of the game, dude. You can't just take it away for your Steam version or whatever. You're ruining the game by doing that. Is someone coming? No. Gotcha. Gotcha. Squeeze me. She's got rockets. She's got rockets. Come on. Oh. Ah, I didn't get her in the time needed for the sprees. There's like 5 categories of spree, isn't there? Like, monster kill. Is that the last one? I think that's the last one in the line of sprees you can have. Oh, that would have worked. You can get headshots with this. He's there, he's there! Oh, I can get it from ricocheted blades. So want to see the snow effect that's meant to be out there, but you can't see it. It's a problem with playing older games on new machines. Like, some of the effects don't show up. Wait, what is my... Oh, I can... Wait, I've got a translocator? Oops. Here we go. Telefragged. I teleported inside his body. That was my kill. That's rocket ammo. I don't know. Where are you gonna go? I'm coming down. Someone else came. This music is by Teque, one of my favourite musicians. Oh, I'm gonna trap him. Don't you dare trap me. Yeah, this music's by Tero Kostermaa, who's also known as Teque. He's a Finnish industrial musician, and there is a more original version of this film. This is actually the edited version. It takes out kind of squealy guitar, which I actually quite like. But I suppose it makes it tougher. The music's called Charismatron. One of these opens up. What do you use to open up? I think you use it like a ripper or something to open that door. It's like a secret door. Do I have a ripper? I do not. I suppose that would be a spawn camp, sorry. Okay, I think the skill of these bots is a little bit too easy, maybe? Some kind of... Well, I suppose I didn't win that last one, so maybe not. Either way, I'm a bit rusty. Hey, let's get this. Okay, so Ripper. Is it Ripper that opens this door? Not that one. What is it? There's some special fucking combination for opening the door. I don't know what it is. Ah, I didn't get the telefrag that time. I kind of feel like playing Sonic the Hedgehog or something. This game is giving me a bit of a nostalgia trip. I was trying to find some music for an old Sega game that I used to play, and it was like a motorbike game. And I thought it was Road Rash, but turns out it's actually something called Super Hang-On. And it's some nice melodious tunes that come with it. It's a motorcycle riding game for the Sega Mega Drive. That's a sludge tunnel. That's liquid. I think you get down from behind somewhere. Fuck. That's oh! That's too bad. Where's my decent guns? Ha! Trapped! What a scumbucket, he launched me.
Try a bigger gun.
I think this is how you enter the slime. And you go in here. And there's a big keg of health. And you have to fucking swim out the slime before you drown. What else do I have? No way! I have like virtually no decent weapons. I've got to get out of this chamber though. Are we back here yet? No, I'm stuck in... Oh no, this is a different place. This is a different place. Oh, I'm so glad I got a fucking gun. Some more ammo. Forgotten where the rocket launcher's kept. Too many of them. There's another one over here. Got him. Hello. That'll help me. Number 6 is Ripper. Lucky. What? I could just snipe this lift, couldn't I? Is that a lamp I can land on? Hey! That's kind of sneaky. Oh no! She's got that weird shield belt thing. I have to leave. Where'd you get the pulse gun from? There's the rocket launcher. What, it just sits there? That's bizarre. And there's ammo up top there. There's ammo over here, and there's There's a new shield chest thingy bob. Like that. Move that there. Shit. Yes. Took them all. Took them all. Grenades. Still want the pulse gun. Is it up here? Maybe it's in the middle section. No, that's a flat cannon. No, that's pretty good. Still want to find out where the pulse gun is. Ah, so there's another rocket launcher up here. So... Ooh. That must be where the pulse gun is, where that guy just went. It must... There it is. That's what I wanted. You going for it? Get popped. Get popped. Get popped, woman. Oh no, someone popped me. One of the bots popped me. Oh, I got jibbed and fattened. Kentucky woman. I mean, it's Dire Straits. Is it Dire Straits? No, it's not Dire Straits. What am I thinking? Deep Purple. That band. They've got like 3 random songs about different kinds of women. Like the woman, maybe it's the woman the songwriter went out with or something. It's like My Woman from Tokyo. Strange Kind of Woman, which is like a prostitute. And there's like Kentucky Woman. I reckon it's like all different types of girls the songwriter's gone out with in the past. He's written songs about them. Best one's Kentucky Woman. That's a song, should I say. Yes! Oh no, my gun, look at my gun is clipping through my model. Graphical errors. Graphical errors. Look at that. It doesn't clip through at the front, it clips through at the back. It's like it's on a higher draw layer. I kind of want to play an insta-jib match actually. What level is this called? How do you find F1? Conveyor. I kind of want to play an insta-jib match. Mutators insta-jib. We'll play it on conveyor. We'll up the bot skill to skill again, so it's slightly higher skill. Same game, different game type. This is the only gun and it kills in one go. It's just that you have to be accurate. Little heat ray. Shit. You'll see them in fire before they see you. It's kind of Wild Westish. Shit. okay. I might have made a mistake putting the skill, what do you call it? The bot skill up. Ow. Oh, I shouldn't be in this room, there are so many of them. Is shift jump? I've put shift jump. I put shift as jump and I've put control as jump. Alright. One. It's quite vivid how the beams stand out. Super shock rifle. Love these environments. So this industrial lava machinery, like an iron smelting furnace. I made a map that's a bit like this. Whoa! Marcus. What happened there? Guano. Nice. There was someone going this way, I feel. I don't think I'm doing. Oh, I'm second place currently. Forget how kinetic you can be in this game. How much Z-axis fighting there is. It's not like playing Battlefield 1. You kind of gotta look for people diving over your head. And then the more skill you put up the bots, the more fast you have to act. And they explode into jibs, obviously. Okay. Oh, I was beaten by Tamerlane by 8 kills. Damn it. Let's keep it. Oh no, not this map. Not this map. If you've been on the stream before, you know what this map is. Let's try to play it on the competitive. Ah, the music. Razorback. There's a slow lift? Fuck. No, 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 no. Where am I? Okay. Ah, that's the same guy. Where was I? I was trying to work out where I went. It's like different levels of platform around this thing. They lead to different places. They like standing on this. That's interesting. Shh. Silly. He's named after those little hairs you get for the bacteria and stuff. Cilia. It's like I'm playing Spore. Ah! Lich. Sounds a bit better. Lichy. Up the stairs, come on, nope. Okay, I'll go down the stairs. No, I won't. That was like, he just had his shot, so he was trying to recover. Reload time to the next shot, kind of. And he couldn't make it. Didn't make it. That's what all the young kids are saying. Nug me, not gonna make it. I hate, like, younger generation lingo. It's so annoying. There's always a new fucking phrase they're all trending on, and then it goes away in a few months. Like peng or hits different or any of those things. Disgusting. It's stuck on Siri. Hate it. No! I will circle straight you. Fuck. Ah, the bots get stuck on that bit. Oh no! Why didn't my shot come out faster than his? Ah, I accidentally double dodged. I forget you can do that. If you double tap W-A or D, W-A-S or D in fact, it does a little, like a dodge like that. Forward long jump. It takes so long to die, to fall off the cliff and die, so you can't get back to the game because you're too busy falling. Because your mistake. It's a good penalty, I guess. Jump boots! Oh, I jumped into a beam! Where's my jump boots? Oh no! Collision got in my way. That's right. There's loads of them. What? No. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Kira, is that you? Ah, it is Kira. Don't fall off the cliff. I think I'm ranking 1. I'm ranking first, I think. Shit. I don't know how long that's gonna last. Last time I used those jump boots, I just got shot out of the air. Not good. What is that shape? Oh, I saw the plane of the, it's like a sprite, as your weapon hits the ground, it does that. You see this little square around it? A little semi-translucent square. He's just sat. I was doing that clipping thing again. Look at the gun clipping through the guy.
First blood.
I'm wondering if I should try playing something different at all. Let's get Tuck in here for a sec. Where was Steam? Oh yeah, I lost it. Fucking S. Fucking S. Steam. Go there. And I'm gonna make a... Wait, can you drag to desktop? You might be able to drag to here? That'll be okay. it dragged to there. Now I can open it from there. Do I have space? I don't have space engines installed. Don't have many of these installed. You know what I want to play? Worms 2. They don't have Worms 2. They've like either remastered or re-released on Steam every Worms game except the good one. Except the good one. We've got a Steam store. Let's try and search Worms 2. It won't come up. They got Worms, Worms Armageddon, Worms WMD, Worms Revolution, Worms Reloaded, Worms Rumble, Worms Collection, which I don't think contains Worms 2. Let's have a look. Does it contain Worms? This is what Worms Collection contains. Why have they got so many Worms games, but they don't have the best Worms game, Worms 2? What's the problem with Worms 2 for Steam? Is there some impediment to putting it out there? Pisses me off. Even after all this time, they haven't put it out. Such a good game. The music's good as well, and you can tailor, you can create environments, and you can create sound effects. It's such a good game. Maybe that's why they don't like it, because people can like record their own WAV files and use it as voiceovers in the game. They're like afraid of like offending the SJWs. I don't know, man. Shall I just install Q3 Arena? Because it's always good for a blast, isn't it? I don't need a desktop shortcut. I'll just have it on Steam. Right. Start menu? I don't know. No, I'll just have it in Steam. I wonder how long it takes. It can't take long. It's one of these old games where it doesn't. I can't remember it taking that long to install. I can shut down oranges, I think, and I can I'll shut down oranges. I'm done with BF1 for now, and I'll maximize Steam. How long will we go? 2 hours 34? Wow. I can hear that lovely music. I have a couple of more videos to do on my YouTube Western Line vid, which I've done the narration for my Western Line vid. I was a bit worried about stuff like this. What am I looking for? You never know when you're gonna I should get into the habit of opening my windows on the other monitor, because you don't know when you're gonna accidentally open like something, like some Twitter debate or some porny thing or some weird thing you're not expecting to open. Live on stream. You don't want to do that. There's my channel. What was I thinking? Oh yeah, I got these are my Western Line videos. It's like hiking guide documentary. I've got stuff on the assault here. A couple of videos there. If you want to read that, if you want to watch that, sorry. New funny clips video. A few Dick Masterson, Count Dankula things in there. I've got another one of these walking videos that goes with this Blakey tour, Round Hill Tour, Prince Hall Rocks. I actually got to the one called Royal Tour with my dad, so when I edit that, it'll be up. Obviously, living day to day is a pain in the ass right now, so it's. I mean, I'm producing videos, but living is difficult. Anyway. Yeah, I'll stash that over there, actually, near the window. 61%. It's not going as fast as I thought it was, so maybe I'll just jump around a bit.
Anyone else want some?
Is this map called Gothic? Or is it Curse? Shit. Look at this. Oh, you see the graphical glitches just ruining the art of this game. This game was fucking beautiful. I wish it showed up correctly. I wish it displayed correctly, that's what I'm saying. Because it's a beautiful game. You know, some of the people who made this game, like with Hollywood films and stuff, some of them have gone crazy. It's the same with like other games like Diablo and like Quake. Some of the people involved in these games have gone insane. I remember this one bit here. I used to play this game with a friend called Ali Trotter in high school. Between exams, he'd come over to my house and we'd play this like on a LAN, like a local area network, against the highest difficulty of bots in this mode. And we'd like try our hardest to fucking defeat these levels between exams in high school. That was fun. That was a fun time. Such a good time. All these old friends have moved on now, they're doing different things. Don't know where they are. Steam is finished downloading Quake 3 Arena. Well, let's play this for a little bit more and then I'll play a fucking... Play a couple more. Landing under a lift, I think, is no joke in some of these sorts of games. You actually get crushed to death. Look at that sun, look how it's been destroyed by the graphical glitch. I love how the camera just, when you die from an instagen blast, the camera just flies across the, it's like chucking a GoPro against a wall really hard. Just spins everywhere.
Nice.
Look at that. I don't know what part of him that is meant to be, but it's like hilarious gore. Everyone used to get angry with violence in video games. It's just so comical and unrealistic. I don't know what they were on about. All the like Puritan Christians of the Dawkins era back in the day. Scared of Marilyn Manson music and all this. They're all just like, oh my god, we have to ban violent video games. They're talking about games like this. And it's just like, dude, this is fucking hilarious. None of this blood is realistic at all. Oh, but you kill people in the game. Yeah, not in real life. And it's nothing, there's nothing even slightly realistic about this. It's a fucking cartoon. It's a fantasy world. It cannot exist. Can you imagine trying to build? Look at the maps in UT. If you're familiar with UT and Quake, look at the maps in these games and just imagine that any human in the real world had the capability to build such a place. Oh my god, this is deck 16. You can't, okay, I can't let this go, guys. I was gonna play Quake 3, but they literally just teleported me into Deck 16, which is actually one of the original Unreal 1 maps, rebooted for this game. So it's even older than this game, but they've rebooted it. But the reboot is so old now. This is a cool level. It's got the toxic Tiberium sludge, look. Oh no, you can see through the wall there. That is a graphical glitch as well. You're not meant to see through the wall. That's a whole other room. I think the water is creating an invisible wall there. Is this a teleport or a kill spot? It's a teleport. In a different version of this, I think the original version of this map, that's like a killing beam rather than a teleport. Let's have a look out this window here. Look at this. I don't know where it's meant to be. It's like one of these void kind of maps where you're not sure if you're on a ship, underground, on a submarine, in the sea. You're just enclosed in this crazy chamber. Striking someone behind me. I'm gonna lose this one, but it's fun playing it anyway. I'd like to change my cursor. I used to have a nice kind of, you know the Predator triangle? I used to have that as my cursor. Oh, I've lost to Tamerlane. The music, still good. Okay. So I suppose we'll change the stream info one more time to Quake 3 Arena. And we'll do a little bit of Quake 3 Arena, which I don't know if the sizing is set up or not. So might have to do some sizing. And will it work? That's not good. Hold on a sec. Okay, it shrunk. There's no sound coming through. Well, there's sound coming through here. Okay, hold on. How do I resize that actually? Do I you can't alt tab? How would I do this? Can you play windowed? Does this game understand play windowed? Video mode 64480, are you fucking kidding me? 1280 surely. Oh, that's changed something. It's still over in the corner there though. Can I go higher than that? 1200. It dies if you do that. Right, let's imagine it gets to the 1080 one, and let's drag the window out. Can I do this? Let's drag the window out, and then let's have a look. Oh nice, there's actually audio there now. Yes, jump back to 1280. So we still need to do some work. It needs to be shorter at the bottom, but dragged over to the right. So let's grab this element. Shorter at the bottom. Drag it over to the right. What's that going to be like? Well, that's in the right place. And that's in the right place, kind of. Well, it's windowed, but I think it's doable. It's not remembered any of my fucking... Hold on a sec. Are we falling off the screen? Why are we falling off the screen? Why are we falling off the screen there? Should I do this instead? That shrinks it. But the other one cuts it off, which I don't understand. This one doesn't cut it off. So it's going to have to be lower. It's going to be kind of lower res than normal. But the other one cuts off the screen, so let's drag this out. Where are we? That's the corner of the screen. So if I drag it out, so it's maybe like this. Yeah, that might be as best as we can get it, I think. So I've played this on stream before. Went to the end of the game, I think. Let's go middle strength.
Welcome to the Quake 3 arena and crash to win this arena.
Oh god, the fucking sensitivity again. Mouse speed. Is mouse speed sensitivity? Is there music? I don't think there's music yet. There might not be any in this.
Crash.
Oh, that sensitivity is nasty actually. I just made it worse. I made it opposite direction. God, it's a tiny increment then. A tiny fucking increment changes everything. Something is weird about this. Something feels very weird about this.
You have taken the lead.
Maybe I do need more mouse sensitivity. God, it feels so weird. Why does it feel... It didn't feel this weird when I last played it on the stream. Let's increase sensitivity then, see what it does. It's too much, it's too much sensitivity. So I was on the right sensitivity, it's just balked. I do need more sensitivity than that though, so it is, you're adjusting like a fucking increment on the fucking screen. There's something about the graphics
Trainee,
is off.
Ranger, Phobos, Mix,
Major Swordline Doom.
Sarge.
And there you get this screen. This is nice.
Ranger,
Is this the first level you play? First real level? This doesn't feel like it's meant to be the first real level. Dude, there is something so odd about this motion.
tied for the lead.
Is this the resolution that feels weird? There's also little strips in the graphics. I don't understand, man.
Lost the lead.
I don't understand what feels wrong about this. Why are there strips? System? Graphics. Default voodoo. Trilinear filtering. Texture quality 32-bit. Text detail high. Geometric. Is light map a good lighting? Color depth? Whatever. Oh, you can play non-full screen. You can play non-full screen. But it changes the color depth if you do. Oh, there's something still. There's still stripes on the screen. Do you notice that? Why are there stripes? Is this the problem with enlarging from a low resolution? Something tells me I need a rocket launcher. Fluke shot. It's auto switching my weapons as well, which is not nice. Always run on. Auto switch weapons off. There we go. Better. Where's he on? I think shift should be. I should make shift jump. Where the fuck is jump? There it is. There we go. Control should be not fire your fucking gun for a start. Shouldn't be control. Control should be crouch. Let me move. That's a very odd fucking cavern there. He's running away from me. There's a health that respawns here. I can't get the sensitivity right. It's so incremental. Where's he gone? I'm taking your gun. Things start moving. No, it actually pauses for you. Yeah, this is really awkward. How can I make this a tiny increment less? Wait, no, a tiny increment more actually. Sorry. Excuse me. Oh. That tiny increment. If you move the mouse sensitivity bar, is like the difference between not being able to turn enough and turning way too much. Why do they make, there's like fake chat messages that the bots, they make the bots like fake chat messages? That was such a bad idea. From ID or id software. I always used to call them ID software, but apparently it's id. I'll stay out there, he can stay there.
You are tied for the lead. You have taken the lead.
You know, I get anxiety from doors shutting and
Tied for
opening.
the lead.
Yeah. You can hear different kinds of doors shutting and opening.
You have taken the lead. Frags left.
Just giving me anxiety since all this shit started kicking off.
Two frags left. One frag
I
left.
might actually be able to win this. And this also might be the last match. What we at 3 hours 01. He's there grabbing that, I'll grab these. Yeah, don't like that area because you can get stuck on the walls so easily. Open spaces are better. definitely something balked about the setup. So UT was slightly more fun when this should be fast and frenetic, you know? Did he die from that? Oh, he's got 6 and I got 9. Oh. It's changing. Let's go back outside, there's some health. Okay, now we're equal, so he might actually win this. There he is. Oh, I don't want to use plasma gun on him when he's got rockets. Where can you... do you have to just get rocket ammo by keep picking up the rocket launcher, or are there actually rocket boxes on the map? What the fuck? Where is he? No, he's gonna win. Lost. By 1 frag to a bot. Yeah. Well, it's not just that I'm rusty. The controls are completely balked, and I think the resolution, something's up with that. Anyway, there was some Quake 3 for you. That's a shame, dude. I can't get the controls right. Also have to reset this window now, 'cause it's all over the place. I just dropped that one. Oop, there's an invisible element that I was accidentally resizing there. Alright, is this gonna work? Cool. No, it's slightly too smooth. Okay. Well, thanks for joining me on this stream, guys. If you are watching here today, or if you're watching the video version of this on YouTube, yep, it's just a vent stream and a gaming stream today for reasons outlined on my channel and in my stream, but thanks for bearing with me, and I'll see you next time.